our life experience is the teacher. There's no mentor out there that can tell you everything you need to know. And you'll hear this from your mentors. You'll see this on YouTube. You'll see like people who have made it to where you want to be will tell you. And you probably heard it before YouTube even existed from, I don't know, your baseball coach or even an actual like public school teacher, that they can't tell you what to do. They can only show you how they did it. In the Jewish religion, there's the Kabbalion, and the Kabbalion is it's got the Hermetic principles, the laws of the universe, which is how everything it's how everything from you and the world around you, all the way from the macro to the micro, or whatever, the small to big, from dude the universe to atoms. It's how it all moves and operates. They're not laws. Law just means land, air, water. But they're principles that can't be denied. Everything works itself out. There is no balance. There's nothing you need to balance. You don't need to balance your work, social, personal life. You don't need to balance it. It will balance itself. Go hard, bro. Just keep going. It will work itself out. It always does. It doesn't have to work itself out in the moment. Life being a teacher, I learned this 25, probably 20, between 23 and 25. I would go to my day job. I would come home and I would edit some stuff, some personal stuff, some YouTube stuff sometimes some stuff for my social media. And then I would go shoot for free at venues downtown. And then I would come home, rip that content up, get it out. Work till 2 or 3 in the morning. There was no real balance there. I was just go, go, go. I would take like a 15-minute nap. This is where I learned to take what I call a coffee nap, where I would get home from work. I was polishing granite. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do, but it paid good. It paid for me to live where I was living, to be able to survive, and invest in my own business, invest in myself. Because I mean, you need to invest in things you believe in, and I hope you believe in yourself, right? Without going into debt. That was the thing, because I didn't understand debt, and I just saw everybody. Because I grew up in the lower middle class, everybody I knew hated debt, said it was the devil. It's only used for emergencies, and I know now that it's used for leverage, right? So I was out of balance, dude. I was getting like, and that's where I learned to run on only like 4 to 6 hours of sleep, because I believed in it. I knew if I just kept showing up. A lot of time, like sometimes they're DJs, nightclubs, they're fun. My shit got stolen before. There are artists I didn't want to shoot for. There were fucking assholes out there. There were people who didn't want to pay me. It fucking sucks sometimes, but I just kept pushing. And it balanced out when my business really took off and I was able to go on my own. I was able to go on my own, and that's when I started going international and stuff. And I didn't have to work. I still worked hard because it's just engraved in me just to keep pushing. But I didn't like the day job went, and the social life, the ability to socialize, which I just used it as networking. I've always been that way. When I was in school, I showed up to school just to really network. I didn't know I was networking then, but that's what I was doing. So it's always going to balance itself out. And I was able to recognize that's, I think, a big turning point for most men is when they're not looking for advice from, I mean, most men won't even ask another man because it hurts their pride. Um, but when we stop trying to seek knowledge externally, you know what I'm saying, from others, and we start learning from the lessons of life, we start going, all right, what did that teach me? And we don't repeat the problem, or we take corrective measures. I think that's the real big turning point for most men. And that's when you start meeting men who just don't say much, right? They just keep going, keep going. Like, I'm big on the man code. Like, men don't talk about other men. Hey, bro, shit fucking happens, bro. It may not have been fair. It may not have been your fault, but it's your life, so it's your responsibility. Jesus ain't coming to save you. That's where you want to be when Jesus comes back. um, I'm big on that, man. Life is the teacher. We gotta get out of our own way. Um, I love running, man. I love getting out on the run and doing this. I love because I start out on the run, man. You know, I get up, I do my journaling, I get my thoughts out on paper. I look at my planner, I see what I got to get done that day because I wrote it down the day before. I got ready for today, and my mind will go 100 miles an hour, especially if I've drank coffee. It'll keep fucking jabbering, chatting, fucking just going, yapping like a motherfucker, dude. It's this is trying to analyze the, like, dude, if you don't have to make a decision, don't make a decision. I don't know. It's like a law or whatever. I forget Friendlick law or something. If you don't have to make a decision, don't make a decision. And what's that mean? That means it's like in Taoism, do not doing. It's about getting into flow state. It's about not worrying about the next text. Do what's in front of you. Do what's in front of you. Okay, nothing's in front of you. What's gnawing at you? Something is gnawing at you, and you're constantly trying to bury it with thoughts and feelings and external validations and food and shit like that. What's gnawing at you, dude? What's gnawing at you? Do that. That is doing, not doing. That is not having to make the decision because the universe is talking to you. It's telling you. It is showing you what needs to be done for you to operate at your full potential. It's there. It's not going anywhere. Never has. People have been talking about it for over 2,000 years or however fucking long. Yeah, man, stick to the fucking guy code if you can. Like, men don't talk about other men. That's fucking, dude. Let the chickens cluck. Never not nobody. I ain't with that shit, dude. It's fucking gossipy bullshit, bro. That's why I think it's right here. Blah blah blah. I don't fuck with, dude. I don't. How does what's going on in someone else's life concern me? Especially if they're not even like somebody that's active in my life. The fuck's that got to do with me? How is that gonna help me move forward? How's that helping you move forward? It's just making you feel good about yourself because there's some shit you're shameful about. So you're gonna go talk about someone else's shit to get the attention off yourself. Because we're our own worst and best critics, right? Whenever one of my mentors told me, um, so one of my mentors, he has a business that's I would say is his main income. It's what he's known for, right? It's his public life, and part of his private life is actually his private and his secret life. His secret life, he donates to orphanages and stuff like that. Because if you get close enough to him, he'll ask you to help him. Put bikes together, stuff like that, so he can deliver them to these orphanages on Christmas and stuff anonymously. But his private life, he buys properties and he invests in other people's businesses and stuff like that. And I'm always like, how do you know who's gonna pull through? How do you like? I remember asking him like, dude, how do you know who's worth a shit, dude? Like, some of these people he was investing in, he didn't know from Adam really. It was like a friend of a friend, stuff like that. Like, oh well, I know this guy this, and he told me invest in things that you're already using because he played in the market too. So invest in businesses that you're already using. You already believe they're going to be around, so why not put your money towards them? You're already buying into them by using their service. You're already buying into them by using their service. And invest in things you believe in. If someone's doing something you believe in, they don't have to sell you on it. They don't have to pitch you. So that's a pretty good rule of thumb. And that's where I got the you believe in yourself, don't you? What'd you do to invest in yourself today? And I was like, oh shit. Uh Man, that dug deep when he said that to me. But ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, man, like, so whenever we're able to see that life is the teacher, every day there's a new lesson. That's why religious texts are written in story. Maybe the historical events, but the important part of it is the parable, the lesson being learned through life. The reason life is the greatest teacher is because it uses like the creative genius that, you know how the imagination, right? They talk about manifestation is aligning the marriage between the thoughts and the emotion, the thoughts and the emotions, the feelings. Life, learning through life, inevitably, your feelings and your thoughts are attached to the event happening. So if you were to act as it's not even act, I don't even like saying that. I am, I am the greatest version of myself. I am the person I want to be in 5 years. I am it right now. I'm it right now. I'm not, I don't ever want to be anybody else. I've never been into superheroes. I never fucking wanted, I never look, dude, I've never gotten someone's fucking autograph. Fuck them. I'm like, I like what you like. Dude, I liked, there were skateboarders I liked. I never got their fucking autograph. They were at Vans one time. The Vans team was at Vans, like Jeff Rowley and stuff like that. That was fucking sick. We got to skate with them. I was like 13 at the time. That was pretty cool. That was probably the most fanboy I ever got. But yeah, dude, I've just never been big on that, like looking at other people as heroes or like superhero shit. Like I ain't with that shit, dude. Ain't nobody stronger or better than me. I see everyone, this everyone is the same to me, man. We're all, I see people and I see their struggles. I see their pains. I see why they're holding themselves back. I can see it because I may have not been through the same thing, but anguish is the same to everyone. Here's the thing. People think their pain is much worse than someone else's pain. Not at all, my friend. The pain is the same. The difference, the anguish, everyone feels anguish. It's the same feeling. It's someone's pain tolerance. Some people can tolerate a lot more pain than other people before they get to anguish. And anguish is usually where somebody fucking throws their hands up and tries something different. No one's pain, like your hurt, isn't worse than anyone else's hurt. Whenever you see people, whenever I see people that are, and I'm jealous of them, they're able to, their pain tolerance isn't as high as mine. They're not, like, they can't handle it, so they get moving. I'm not good at that, man. I'll keep pushing, bro. I'll go to the better end, bro. Because if I've put my time and energy into something, I'm gonna see it through. And that's where it's fucked me up bad in relationships. I'm gonna fucking see this bitch through, bro. I'm gonna make it work. Because I've put my time and energy into it. I believe in things I invest in things I believe in. And sometimes I'm wrong. And the reason I'm wrong on things, and I'm willing to bet the reason you're wrong on things, is because the level of attachment we have to it. Being detached from everything isn't to be content with life, right? It's that I am where I am because of who I've been. But these things don't define me. The things I desire don't define me. My actions define me. The person I'm with, my relationship status doesn't define me. When you love, it's not, I don't even say it's like self love. Self care shit is nonsense too. Um, I think it's really just love for the world, for God, I guess, like um, the source. Yeah, because you don't feel empty so much anymore. You don't feel like these cravings and like this, that nothing's missing, man. What is missing, dude? I, yeah, you've got like if you live in the Western world, you've got more than everything you need. Nothing's missing, man. So what are you doing to add to other people's lives? Doesn't matter what they're doing for you. I don't like that transactional bullshit. Yes, I love business. I love business because I love how business provides opportunity for people to become whatever they want in their life, to provide for a family if that's what they want to do. I love how business moves humanity forward. I don't like people, but I love humanity. I don't like when people get in groups. I think that's what I'll say. I'm not a big fan of people grouped together. People get crazy when they group together. Uh, But yeah, man. That's why I say get out there and give it instead of get out there and get it. Get out there and give it. You got something. You got it, dude. Bro, you got it. Give it. Go give it away, man. What's the worst that's going to happen? Yeah, someone might take advantage of you. Someone might take advantage of you. I hope you learn the lesson. I hope you're able to see where you had an attachment to something, where you desired a result. You set an expectation. I hope you can see that. And the best that could happen is you end up where you need to be. I used to hate when I heard you're right where you need to be. I don't know, like, but you always are. If you weren't right where you needed to be, like, I don't even know, like, how could you not be right where you need to be? Because the only thing that exists is the here and the now. You couldn't be anywhere other than here. So you're clearly right where you need to be. That's the best way I can interpret that. So get out there and give it. Create or conform. I love y'all. See you in the next one.